It's just moments away. It's the Bills and the Vikings, and it comes your way next.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the... yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And his first look is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Allen going deep for Diggs. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Play here for Buffalo.
50 yards. 1st down, Bills.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly. The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And the Bills are going to be set up with a... First and goal here is the tackle made at the 9. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They try again with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. To throw, it's Allen. Escaping, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Vikings nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but... not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up room.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 34 yards for Alexander Madison. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Big gain there for the Bills. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To the air. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Allen. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter. Drops him. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
On play action, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 59 yards. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. first down. Here's the run with Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A gain of 6 there on first. They run it for the first time with the backup Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Cousins completes it to the fullback Ham. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Play action now. Cousins steps away. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings! K.J. Osborne, 39 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Joseph now to add the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's McKenzie. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll have a short field. With inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? And yes. Want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. McKenzie returning it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
To throw again on second down. Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Going with a screen for Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Cousins now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Joseph's got it. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
On the return, it's McKenzie. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. He finds some open field here. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Being chased out left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. McKenzie returning it. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On third down, Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Finding room to the 20. A big play there on the scramble.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. On the delay, this is Murray. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Boy, so that likely would have forced a 4th down were it not for the penalty. Instead, a gift of 15 yards.
And that's a tough way to get a gift, isn't it? But the yardage, secondary to what you just described. The big result, a free first down.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First down, Buffalo.
On first down, it's Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Allen's throw is complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on...
Cook stripped, the ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
stays on his feet. Madison's got a first down and then some. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Nwangu. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. McKenzie returning it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Here's Allen to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. Throwing on first down is Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
The Vikings send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
And Cook getting the call there on first down. As he works his way for a nice gain of 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 39, Allen, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now Allen again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the 29, Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juwan Williams. And a great return here gets this one all the way down the 26-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he's going to be out. Inside the 20 and up to 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give is Nwangu. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because Now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to